Welcome to the Swampland Fractal. We're going to start off by activating the initial puzzle known as the Wisps, by simply walking to the 3 Wisp clefts. For a comprehensive walkthrough of every Wisp for the initial puzzle, watch our previous guide on the Swampland, where we show off different techniques to overcoming the tricks and traps of the swamp. Only addition to this is that now there are invigorating rifles scattered all over the swamp. Picking up one of these will let you apply swiftness and vigor to your allies, as well as break them out of a stun and cleanse cripple. This can be used extremely effective on players who are unfamiliar with the traps throughout the swamp, to aid them in transporting a wisp. Once all 3 wisps are gathered at the clefts, the entrance will open to the Mossman encounter inside the cave passage. As you approach, watch out for the trap in the middle of the water. As you engage, try to break Mossman immediately. That way, even if he stealths, you can keep attacking the area. Mossman can be quite elusive for some players, as he stealths himself and ambushes players. At 50% health, Mossman will transform into his wolf form, which makes his melee attacks extremely dangerous. Make sure you apply Aegis to your party, and keep Mossman's break bar broken as much as possible. As he dies, the path to Bloomhunger will open. Before engaging Bloomhunger, we're going to blast Might and Fury for the party, as we want our first damage phase to be as effective as possible. To activate the encounter, grab the wisp from this stomp and run it to the stomp inside the arena. This will spawn a green circle around the stomp. The location of this circle will rotate between all 4 stomps clockwise. Only by getting any of the enemies inside this circle can we damage them. As Bloomhunger spawns, we want to stand back a bit as he will jump into the circle. As soon as he lands, he will begin his Baby Rage attack. Immediately break his break bar once he starts this attack. This will not only interrupt him, but will also let him take increased damage for a period of time. This way we may be able to push him past the first 25% health, phasing him before the green circle rotates. As he reaches 75 and 50% health, he'll go invulnerable and walk back to the middle, where he summons his army of swamp critters. This means that a lot of spirits will spawn to try and kill us. These spirits will only take damage once they've been in contact with the green circle, so make sure your party rotates clockwise with the circles. The faster we can kill the spirit onslaught, the faster this phase will be over. Your progress is shown in the right hand corner. During this phase, Bloomhunger will also throw poison bolts all over the arena. Make sure to avoid these. This specific attack is also used by Bloomhunger during the damage phase. Unlike here though, it can also be broken and interrupted when he uses it in the damage phase. As the onslaught finishes, poison blooms will spawn all over and Bloomhunger will once again pounce on your group. As he resumes his Baby Rage attack, be sure to break his break bar as fast as possible. At this point, however, a champion Oak Heart will spawn as well. If your group is lacking in damage, make sure that you focus the champion before even dealing with Bloomhunger, as it might become a big nuisance later on. But if your party has proper damage output and knows to rotate properly around the arena, feel free to partially ignore the champion, as it is rather slow moving. If possible though, during the onslaught phase, try to focus your attacks around the champion to maximize your cleave both on the champion and the spirit critters. If the rotation of the green circles is a bit out of sync with Bloomhunger facing to the damage phase, just be sure that your party rotates to the new green circles fast, as this will prompt Bloomhunger to run or jump right onto the next green circle. At the 25% health marker, Bloomhunger will teleport himself to the middle of the arena and become invulnerable. This time though, we have exactly 30 seconds to bring 4 wisps from the outer tree stumps into the inner circle of tree stumps. Split up and be fast, because if you don't make it, Bloomhunger will send out a wave of energy which wipes your entire party. Once all wisps are placed, the entire arena will be lit with the green circle, and all you have to do is kill Bloomhunger while surviving his attacks as well as the onslaught of his minions. Keep him broken as much as possible for extra damage and be sure to dodge his attacks. And that is how to complete the Master Tier Swampland Fractal. Enjoy your loot. Until next time, we'll see you in the mists.